I'll
So who
call.
wants to be even or odd?
I'll call evens.
Okay, let's go. I will throw it across the table. Let's do that again.
Run that back.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
a 1.
exactly.
It was
All right.
destined to be a 1.
Goober, you get to pick.
Wait, what? I called evens.
Oh, you wait, but sorry,
Yeah,
I just
Spartan
mistook your
won.
voices for a moment.
Oh, okay. Oh,
All right,
I
let's
guess
go.
I'll go first then.
Okay.
Nice.
Time for mulligan, or I guess. You have to
Yes,
shuffle
but
first.
before you do, Uno deck.
Uno deck, and also this.
Ooh.
It's a wild card.
No, this
Oh, wait,
poker
wait,
happens
this
after.
is after.
Yeah.
Poker happens after. My bad.
Poker
so black.
happens. Actually, no. 1,
Yup.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Y'all rocking with Baroque Coffee House as our music right now?
Baroque Coffee House.
Yeah, that's
Rock
sound.
Coffee House.
I think it's Baroque.
Baroque, my bad. I'm
True. Baroque.
Baroque
non-native
Coffee House.
English speaker. I have been exposed. Alright.
Okay. So
Anyways.
do we
Yeah,
mulligan?
you can draw 7 now. You can start drawing
Okay.
7. And Goober, you said you were going first, right?
No, it would be Spartan going
Spartan,
first.
my
I
goodness.
said,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
going first. Yeah.
I need to remember or like get right whose voice is whose. And Kieran and Chad especially, let us
Yo.
know if everyone is has the like if everyone
Can
is
everyone
at the
be
same
heard?
volume. Can everyone be heard?
Especially Nick.
Yeah, and the music is that too loud? You let us know. Baracco coffee.
Baroque Coffee House.
Okay. And then put that under your deck and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So that's 2 cards on Spartan side.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like maybe no, not 2 cards on Goober's side.
I don't know whether or not to actually keep this card, but you're not sure too.
Okay.
It maybe won't matter too much.
It's funny. Sometimes Discord. Oh yeah, now Discord gives me the overlay in
And draw 2.
Steam.
Oh, that's nice.
Start 2. Good.
That's good. Then I will be. Then I suppose I have to cut from the left.
Yeah.
From the-
First the poker cards, and then
Yeah.
the.
Slide to the right.
Not that it matters much, but again, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Just throw it on top. Nice. And let's shuffle that a bunch. Thank you, Kieran. Everything seems good. That's awesome. That's great to hear. Okay.
Cool.
And with the start of the flop, I believe we are ready to start this match. Is that correct? Community chess deck shuffled. Extra deck need not be shuffled. Let's go. And also, I will fittingly change the music to cinematic now. Finally.
I like the
And-
Brock one.
No, the Brock.
Okay,
What was that in
so once you get this
classical?
whole
Alright.
turn timer goes.
Let's go. Oh no,
Last.
wait, these don't activate.
Yeah, they don't.
You
Yeah,
have
it's
nothing
turn
to worry
1.
About.
It's turn 1.
Timer started.
Remember.
Yeah, that'd be worrying.
Oh
if
no,
that
my brain
activated.
geyser.
Yep, there it goes. All right,
Aw.
game
Gambling.
has started. I'm excited to see how this one's gonna go. We have some very interesting decks here compared to. I'm
Alright.
kind of trying to be judge and like as neutral as possible, but also make it interesting. So I hope you don't mind if I like sometimes talk a little more than a judge
Mm.
should maybe.
Alright, I'll.
Isn't this your
Yeah,
extra
that's
slot?
blue. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
blue.
Yeah,
It,
it's,
it looks
you're,
like
you're
it's
blue.
upside down to me, so I wasn't sure.
I'm
And
ready to
fun
blue.
fact in Yu-Gi-Oh, at some point it does not matter. You can choose
There's
either,
also-
but then as soon as you choose one, the others is the opponent. So you can also do that like that. But here we have
Right,
a
Okay,
yeah,
dedicated
right now
player.
it's color coded.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Hitmonchan hitting the field, and Kieran, you can throw some cards on screen if needed.
Yes. Hitmonchan.
I'll look at some.
Okay. So do you get no attack phase the first turn because it's
Yes, correct.
yeah.
No attack phase.
I guess would it be main phase 2 or are you just sticking with main phase 1?
I don't even think there's like a main phase 2 if you don't get an attack phase. There's just I think that's
Okay.
over to you.
Oh, so you ended your turn, Spartan?
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so do I draw a card for turn or no?
You do. You do now.
Okay.
Second player gets one.
Okay, so I will be. Okay, I'll be starting my turn by putting a force down and putting a colorless energy onto it.
Classic.
The
Then
2.
I will be. Then I will be.
Nick ScratchRunning is watching.
Setting this and this.
Mhm.
Before I will. I suppose that will.
Hmm.
Could. I'm going to actually computer search and discard this card and this card Uno.
Nice.
And search my deck for.
As you do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But we have said before, not saying Uno can sometimes work in favor of some people's strategies.
It can sometimes result in
So
you
I'm
drawing
going
2 from the Uno deck.
Yeah, yeah. It's very interesting.
I'm also going to draw this one. Then I'm also going to say Uno and set this.
Mhm.
And I will be playing an Uno card and making it green and drawing 7 cards.
Nice!
Wow, nice.
Huge
Nice.
Uno win.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Oh, I never shuffled for my
Search.
thing.
Yeah.
So I need to
That's shuffled
draw
now.
7. No?
Shuffle first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you
Yeah.
haven't shuffled yet, please do now.
I did,
Here's
I
the
did.
shuffler. Yeah, that's
And
shuffled
then
now.
draw 7.
Draw 7.
Yes.
It's
What color
green.
did you play this one as again? Sorry.
Green.
Green.
Green,
Let's add a... We can add a...
Thank you, Karen.
I will be. I will actually be.
Solid first turn, if I may say that.
I will also. I mean, I have enough cards set already, but like you know.
You can do anything. You can do
You
anything.
could, you could always set
You could do
more.
5
You got
things.
2 empty spaces right there.
Actually.
As long as your opponent doesn't have. Oh wait, no, there is no Harpy's Feather Duster in this game.
Actually, is there? Okay, so you do have those. Just don't mind me.
Don't worry.
I'm going to. I suppose I will be. This is like a very potential hand.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've already done a lot of things this turn, so I can't really do much.
Yeah, playing lands is out of question.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to be Um, actually, how much health does Hitmonchan have? Okay, 70.
Yeah, a whopping 70.
Hmm. And
The
you can
big
jab each
7-0.
turn.
At least jab.
Yep. Give it the old 1-2 punch.
The 1-2 special punch, maybe.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm going to be I don't really have anything to do with this right now. I could. What is this? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Try not to get lost in the sauce. There are many of like
Right,
there's lots
timer.
of stuff. No, yeah, no, don't worry about it. For now, I'm not worrying too much, though. You know.
I'll be. I
It
guess
is very
I'll.
interesting. When I started
also said this, and
playing in the
then
tournament.
I'll be ending my turn, I suppose.
Cool. That's
Interesting. Okay.
that. Let's go with Trap Hole, not doing anything, as we've seen in previous games before. Even
that's
though
a totally
costs
something.
aren't paid by the dealer, this one is like, by design tied to the targeted, targets.
Mm.
Haha. Is tied to whatever is summoned, so that does not happen here. So there we go. Spartan draws a card.
I am going to do some
Ooh,
Gambling!
gambling.
gambling. That's what it is. Some poker.
Poker
That's,
gameplay.
check.
Okay.
The big 300.
I will not participate.
Though I am wondering for a
Hmm.
moment. Before you flip up those cards.
Actually, do you even have to
Well,
flip up?
You
if
don't
they
have to
fold?
flip them up. You don't have to flip them up. I'm just wondering about something.
And does the ante go up now?
The ante goes up if you play regardless.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you keep your mana, you can put that in your hand or your resources if you want, or your pot.
You can put it back into your
Sorry,
pot
what was that
or
again?
put it into your
Sorry,
into your
I'm
hand.
just
Exactly.
wondering if I might want to I'm trying to think how to solve this without like revealing any information. Though you may want to look at this card again, Spartan, and wonder if you can use this in a
Because
poker hand.
rankless
that's
cards
fine.
can't even be used in a poker hand.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They can be
So
they can be played anyway, and they did fold.
Yeah.
okay, I see. Okay, let's go with that this time. I'll ask further questions.
All right.
Some other point. But yeah, okay.
I guess
It's
something
okay to
about it later.
discard
I'll say
too.
it on the stream.
All right. So you get your mana, right?
Yes, I'll take my mana then, and then these cards get shuffled in.
At the end of the
Or is
turn.
that like
At
later?
the end of the
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
It's
Exactly.
weird that it's not right now since there's literally nothing that actually interacts with it yet.
True.
Right.
I
I
mean-
will play a land. I will set a card and call Uno, and then I'll play this to the Uno pile, making it red.
Red.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
I'll draw my 7.
Nice.
What have we got here?
Do I draw my 4?
Yeah.
I draw my 4. Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to. What do I have here? Okay. I'm gonna summon out Kangaskhan.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
Then-
going to reveal a trap.
Okay, go ahead.
Infinite dismissal. It dies at the end of the turn.
Ooh, okay, yes.
Oh,
That's a level 3 or lower
true.
monster.
Interesting. Okay,
The
okay.
normal summon or flip summon, yeah.
Level 3 or lower monsters. Okay. Gotcha. Good to know, good to know.
Mm.
Then I will then normal summon Hysteric Fairy.
Hysteric Fairy, okay.
That's
There's a
level
few.
1. 4.
It's a level 4, yeah. That luckily does not.
Yep.
This lives.
This lives.
They will survive.
And also
And
Hitmonchan
I will
survives as well, because
yeah,
it wasn't summoned this
Hitmonchan's
turn. Yeah.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go to
No
battle
mana
phase
spent yet.
then. I'll start with Hysteric Fairy attacking directly.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that would work.
Alright. It's minus
Right,
2.
and then I'll use my 3 chips for a special punch on Hitmonchan.
Goober, I'll decrease your life points if you don't mind, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. I can do it though.
And then Special
it
Punch
can-
does
yeah.
40.
4.
Just because Spartan already was continuing on, that's why I was wondering.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I
Hmm.
think I'll just end my turn there.
Cool.
Okay, so I draw for turn.
You draw for turn, wherever you want to from your deck, main deck, Uno deck, or community chest deck. Oh yeah, and thank you, Karen.
Okay. So your Kangaskhan dies.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Right.
Again, infinitely
And-
dismissed.
Yep, infinity dismissed. I will be. I'm actually going to gamble.
Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's 4 now.
Yes.
Cool, cool, cool.
So we got 2 rankless, and then actually all of these are rankless. Except
Please also put your 400 chips into the middle.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Now the question is, does Spartan want to gamble as well?
I think I'll
oh,
just
were these
stay out.
spent last turn?
Oh yeah, I spent those.
Yeah, yeah.
Put them in
Let's
bank.
go on.
But yeah, I'm not gonna gamble.
Okay. No risk being
Another
taken here.
fold. Goober gets the 400
Except, of course, for the risk of
chips.
letting your opponent have 400 coins.
Also, it's
Mm.
500 now.
Yep,
True.
ante goes up.
Thank you.
Poker has been
Two
played.
goes up.
A fold is still a hand.
Yep. So I will be. So now it is. Let me shift alt. Look at these. I think I'll be. I think I'll
Hmm.
I think I will tribute to the doomed the Hitmonchan.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna tap 1 for Red Elemental Blast then.
Counters blue spell or cast.
Being caster destroys a blue card.
Oh.
That's good. These
Counts.
costs are still being paid, so I'll
Yeah,
move
we
those
still
here if you don't
discard a
mind.
red 2.
And that one also goes away. Yes, yes.
Yep.
Very good.
So this is red, right?
Yeah,
That is a red.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's red.
Okay.
red
that's fine.
wild card.
Signified by the slightly red chip we have put here.
Okay.
Looks red to
Uh,
me. Could be redder.
Anywho, I'm gonna play this.
Basically red.
So I have 3. Or that'd be 1 and 3, so that'd be 6 and 7. So then, okay, that's. I will be spending. I will be spending 1 of this. Okay, so it'd be Okay, hold on.
Don't worry,
I'm
don't worry.
fireballing. But that would be for 1 for the red,
Mhm.
and then this would be 3, and then another 3, and then another
4,
1
5,
for
6,
so that'd
7.
be 3, 6, 7, but -1 if I distribute it between multiple targets. I only need 1 damage for the
Mhm.
fairy because of damage counters.
Mm.
And then okay, dagnabbit, I'd have to increase the 1 extra mana for each target, so that'd be 5, and then 1 damage to the fairy.
Mm.
If I was dealing 7,
You could kill
That's fine.
Hitmonchan immediately.
or
Yeah,
could
I was
just
gonna
kill
say,
Hitmonchan
this does
immediately.
7 to Hitmonchan.
But it's a do I want to do that, or should I? I think I will. I think I'll just kill Hitmonchan.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
Although that
Well,
might
at least
be...
I'm not taking 7 to face.
True.
Well,
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could have just done that.
So that's all of the lands tapped and all the chips spent then.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Karen. Or
Yeah.
Goober in this case. Sorry, thought that was Karen's hand.
I didn't actually check if I had both fireballs in my deck.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
there's probably other ways to deal damage to face.
Remember, does
Yeah.
this discard now it's been resolved?
Yes, fireball
It's
discards.
discarded.
Yes.
And then now it is the rest of my turn. So I'll be Mystical Space Typhooning your this, I think.
Is that so? Yeah, I'm gonna Red Elemental Blast then.
Wow. Okay, another red elemental blast.
Okay,
down.
so you obviously care about that one, so I'm gonna do this.
All right.
Alright, understandable.
Nice.
That gets destroyed.
Okay, wait
and then-
first. Yeah, these both go. Yeah.
All right.
If you don't mind, I'll. Not that it matters, but.
Actually, wait. Can
Oh wait, sorry. Did you do
no,
that in the
hold on.
chain?
Oh yeah, they are chained in this order.
Actually, I don't know if I did that in the chain. I just wanted to do it in order.
Okay, so you would have again. It really
Yeah.
does not matter much in this case, but
Yeah, I don't.
Mystical Space Typhoon was negated, or Spartan activated Red Elemental Blast. And then the question is, if you activated Dust Tornado afterwards, it would go to the discard pile, before.
That's fine. It doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
But also,
Mhm.
then you can set 1 spell/trap from your hand. Does that mean I can set a card that counts as those, or?
Yes, pretty much. You can set a back row card from your hand. Now I'm wondering if certain cards are let's say a magic card, right? How would that even work with being set? So I would say maybe you could, but the card would not know how to flip up.
Oh wait,
That's
no, that
pretty
doesn't make
funny.
sense because then you can't flip up cards that are set in defense position as like a Pokemon or something. That you
Are
can do
they?
that.
Are they? Okay,
Whenever
hold
you
on.
whenever you morphing jar number 2 something and it gets set in defense position, then you can flip it up. Like afterwards, flip summon it regardless of if it was something or not.
If a face down monster, setting monsters. If a face down monster, that is for Yu-Gi-Oh, though. No.
It should probably learn how to do something like only
Yeah.
be,
I think I would like that. That's really funny.
only
I'm
be
trying to think
active
if
whenever
any
you
card
flip it up
from
or something.
Pokemon or Magic would know how to. It would probably make sense for them to be able to. Though only for
So like for
kindness
this,
reasons, not
I-
necessarily game reasons.
can I set this down and have it activate later on something?
if you don't mind,
I guess it would be like an attach, and like you know how equips at work. Whenever you equip it to something after you set it down or something. Can you set equips?
In Yu-Gi-Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. In
Then
Yu-Gi-Oh, you
would
can
it
set
work
any
the
like
same-
back row. And
Oh, we should probably pause this 1 second.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. How to flip up again. And by the way, even if we didn't pause now, I would have given you the chance to.
Okay.
Like the big question is to you before, like, you know, just in case this would take a little longer to figure out. Because I would right now rule it as the card probably does not know how to. Not that it would matter much.
I don't think that's a good thing to do generally.
Probably,
if the
yeah.
card doesn't
You're
know how
right.
to.
You're right. So let's consider it.
It hasn't learned yet, maybe. Maybe ask quiet.
Yeah, I'm asking in Judge Chat right now. Don't worry.
Gameplay.
Spartan, do you have an opinion on that? Not that it.
Oh, I've got no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not very active in these.
I just went to the
dust
bathroom. Are we
ruling.
still on this dust tornado?
Yeah.
Yes, we're on the
Yes.
dust tornado.
It got played.
It got played. No, it's whether or not I can set a card in my hand that isn't
Oh.
because it technically would count as a spell/trap. Right?
So
Like,
here's my thinking, right? If I were to go, there's two ways to go about it. There's
actually, let me look
it
at the
would be
compatibility
funny
card.
route, which would be to have like magic spells be able to be set face down,
Nope,
and
can't look at the stream. I shouldn't do that.
It's fine. I'm only zoomed in on the timer, which is paused right now.
Let me find the Card Game Singularity. Let me look for the. I'm looking through the. I want to look through the compatibility chart because certain things
Me
count
too.
as certain other things. Like, what does a spell/trap count as?
I see. I think I would
Um,
rule it in this case because it would be like it
Okay,
would
spell-
cause less cases where cards would just sit dead on the dead on your field. I would say they can activate, but you still have to pay their cost because you're still activating them. You're just activating them in a different way.
Wait, no. Activation doesn't count as playing a card.
In Magic, you mean usually?
In Magic, I mean activation in Yu-Gi-Oh wouldn't either. Like,
Here's the thing: if you were to set Tribute to the Doomed, right? If you were to set Tribute to the Doomed, activating it, you still have to pay the cost to activate the card. That's how costs work in Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, but it's on the description of the card and not in the. Not on like because the cost of playing
or something.
trap
I
card is
think
something
I
to
think
be-
for what it's worth, like it's implied that in order to like activate a card or like play it rather, you have to pay its cost in Magic with the mana. Is there? I'm wondering if there's any case in Magic, and we're losing ourselves in like ruling here that isn't even relevant right now. To be fair, but I mean it could be. It could be relevant, but
So would I just have to pay the mana cost whenever it actually flips up?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm setting it.
Do it!
Okay. All right. I will
Alright.
continue the timer before we think too much.
Let's go.
And
Discard.
you can flip this up, and also should your Pokemon or Magic creature be flipped face down, like in defense position, you can flip it up again as well.
Yeah.
And if its cost was paid before, well, that's a good. I think you would have to pay its cost again, in that case, if we rule it this way. Which is a silly thing for. Yeah.
Could you pay its cost and then set it in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, or would you have to pay it
In
twice?
Yu-Gi-Oh, you still have to you don't have to pay like a tribute monster's cost to flip it face up again. No. So maybe that wouldn't need to happen.
I mean, technically you have to wait a turn before you can actually flip it, so it wouldn't. That would technically count as a cost.
I guess that is, yeah, but not in this case.
I think
Okay,
Lemonade
let's
should.
not lose ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's cross that bridge. when we get
Lemonade
to
should probably work on his animation.
it. Continuing onwards.
Okay. So,
Uh,
anyways, I guess is it my turn still?
It is your turn still.
Yeah.
You
Then
activated Mystical Space Typhoon, then the Dust Tornado thing happened, and
and I
it's still
fireballed
your
the thing.
Fireball. The
Yeah, that died.
It's very dead.
Okay, so did I set these cards this turn? Or the last turn?
you set.
I think these two were last
this
turn.
card last turn. You set this card last turn. You set this card this turn.
Because it was Dust Tornadoed or into
Correct.
play.
Correct.
Dust Tornado's an interesting card then.
Very.
Yeah.
Very much
Uh,
so.
Then I'll be. I suppose that will mean I'm going to. Okay, so wait, what would the flip condition for me using
This card.
that card then be? Would it just be like whenever or?
Well, since it's, well, it would. Let
Mana.
me say it this way, okay? If it's a quick play back row, you could still activate it during your opponent's turn, still having to pay the cost. If it's a slow play,
Sorcery.
yeah, like I'm gonna call them back row because that's how we, classify these cards as. Then you would only be able to do it during your main phase if you have like, how do you call it? If it's your action to take, and you couldn't chain it to anything. So just like in how Magic, think of it this way: this card is in your hand basically, but not. You know what I mean?
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah,
I thought about it like that before activation counted as not being played.
I see. Endo has asked questions about this before as well, because there's like it might come from my like not full understanding of the like very intricate rules in Magic, but I would count it as that right now because for another ruling that I'm not gonna bring up here now because we ruled it the same. So
I guess
Yeah.
generally, since you can't actually set monsters with a tribute cost in defense position, that would mean that you couldn't do it either for things with like a cost in their cost, because that would be the same kind of cost.
maybe.
'Cause it's
So
not
let's not lose ourselves here in
Okay.
discussing rules.
We lost ourselves.
we
Yeah.
we did lose ourselves, but in relevant ones, and now we're losing ourselves in
Like
ones that
this is
aren't,
a
needed
resume
right
the
now.
timer discussion.
Yeah.
This is resume the timer. Anyways,
Shift one. Let's get the
anyways,
camera back.
let me look at this real quick. Do I want to? I think I'll. I think I won't get a use out of this later, but also that I might ramp fast enough to do other stuff. I don't know. I'll just do this and get a
Oh, okay.
mammoth, summoning a mammoth.
Ooh, Call of the
Nice.
Haunted.
Call of the Haunted.
Oh,
War
Call
Mammoth
of the Haunted.
with trample.
Interesting.
So it's a
Always a good way to
3/3
cheat out
and
something
this
big.
an 1800 500.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, and it can defend.
But it
Right.
cannot attack this turn because it was just summoned.
It's sick.
It cannot attack this turn.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm going to be. I suppose that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. Cool.
Actually, if I if I activated this card, would
Yeah.
I have to activate it before they decided to tribute cards, or?
So okay, because tributing a card and like summoning a monster from your hand by tributing, that isn't something that is like put on the stack. So you could not react with this to your opponent tribute summoning. You would have to do
Okay.
this preemptively to make sure they don't even start.
Then I'll do that.
Okay. Mask of Restrict. All right. Neither player can tribute
Interesting.
cards. Let's see how that goes.
I
That ends
don't
your
know
turn
if
now.
they have.
I
Yeah,
assume
that
you
would
can-
end my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
And now it's
if
the
you
river.
have any tribute cards, but
We'll
that's
see.
there.
I'll try to keep track of this.
Oh yeah, also
And-
these. Oh, you gambled! I totally forgot about that.
I also forgot you gambled. It
Okay.
has been a while though.
Yeah, it's been 16 trillion years and one night.
Alright.
It's the Four of Diamonds, baby.
4.
4 of diamonds.
Let's see
Interesting.
here.
Interesting.
Four
interesting,
of
interesting.
diamonds.
The Four of Diamonds
4 of diamonds.
wins.
Nice.
Wait, and just to quickly check, cards that are like played on the Uno pile, they just appear there, right? Like
They
Yeah.
appear there. For Yu-Gi-Oh's purposes, they are not considered
Summoned.
like normal
Summoned.
summoned or special summoned even.
They're considered Uno summoned or something.
Uno,
Yeah.
yeah, Uno summoned, which
They
is
are
not
considered Uno
summoned. Got it.
played.
Uno played. You're right.
Uno
You're right.
played. Yeah.
Uno played. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'll start off with the mountain then.
the mountain.
I'm going to tap that mountain to lightning bolt the wood mammoth.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, crap. All right.
That gets rid of it.
died. No
I
prize
shouldn't have
cards
done
taken
that.
yet.
And Call of the Haunted is destroyed afterwards. Good.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's all right.
I'm gonna play Kangaskhan and call Uno.
Uno.
Yep. And then I'm gonna play Hitmonlee to the
There we go.
Uno area. and
Yes,
I'll
this
win at
should.
Uno.
Yeah, this should rotate to you because it's
True. 'Cause it's
your
yours.
Yeah,
active
thank you.
Pokemon.
All right. What do we got here?
You can technically attack once with each.
Yes,
Yes,
with
yes.
both.
Yeah.
They're both active Pokemon, which is just
Yeah.
so funny probably to any Pokemon player. Randomly watching this.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's. I
Actually,
should have
I want- I
attacked
mean-
face with the fireball.
I want to keep the Kangaskhan, so I'm gonna Mystical Space Typhoon. Actually, if I Mystical Space Typhoon this, would
No, it would
Infinite
still do
Dismissal
it.
still? Okay, it would still do it.
Uh,
Okay.
Let me actually
I mean, I think it would. Or
let
I
me
don't
let me
know,
look
'cause-
that up.
hmm.
I mean you have done it now.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess I
Uh,
should have asked before I played the card. I think I
yeah.
still would have played it anyways.
Okay,
So
okay. Then in that case, let's go through that until the end phase, and I'm gonna look up that ruling. You can continue playing, but I'm gonna look up that ruling until the end phase.
all right. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
destroy
leave it
that.
there,
then.
Yeah,
think
so
it's
this-
just-
This discards.
This
Yeah,
discards,
that's
but
destroyed.
let's see if it works at all.
Let's see. I'll
It seems like
in
it
the
doesn't.
meantime, I'll normal summon Gearfried.
We can look up. This is something we can actually look up official Yu-Gi-Oh rulings for, so that's good.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
dang it.
And I'm gonna play Hitmonchan. Now I will then go to battle. So can I stretch kick with Hitmonlee? Because I think that's only bench Pokemon, right?
Yeah, but-
Just quick, because I just figured this out. This is an
Yeah.
effect that activates at the end of the turn.
Okay,
That's an
This is
effect that
just old
activates-
like.
so
old
it's
text,
now
but
dead
still-
and doesn't work.
Yes, yes. Fun fact then, if you
dang.
somehow change the level of your creature, summon, whatever,
Hmm.
by the end of the turn, it is not destroyed. Like, let's say you changed a level 3 to a level 4 somehow.
That would
it not
survive.
be destroyed. Yes, yes.
So now all
that's
5 of
actually
these
funny.
summons are alive.
All right. So with Hitmonlee, I I can't stretch kick. I don't
No,
think,
no
because-
benchies.
No bench Pokemon yet. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Do any of you see the
So,
line when I
The
draw
other
this with the
player is
ruler?
not a bench Pokemon. No Spartan.
I just had to make sure.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're right.
What happens if you retreat
Right.
with an Uno played card?
If you what?
Retreat with an Uno played card.
You can put any monster here if you want to. You can do anything, if you really believe in it.
That's really funny. Well,
Yes.
then I'm just going to fetch with Kangaskhan.
Okay,
Tap 1 or 2,
that's your battle
draw one.
phase. Yeah.
Mhm.
and
Ends the
then
battle
attack.
phase.
Welcome to the battle
Very fair.
phase.
Oh, wait, it doesn't end the battle phase because you can do it at any time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll attack with Hysteric Fairy and then Gift Breed.
That's 4 right now.
4 damage,
Together?
Yep.
yeah.
For
boy.
damage. Right. Then I'll go to my main phase 2.
Main
I'll
phase
play
2.
a red energy, and I will end my turn.
Okay,
Alright, Goober's turn.
that's over to you, Goober.
So I start my turn by drawing a card?
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Okay, then I will be gambling.
Let's
Ooh,
go
okay.
gambling.
Let us go gambling. With a 4 red, a rankless which cannot be used.
Actually, I'm gonna just
Uh,
bet a 5 chip.
A red 4. Oh yeah, the 5 chip. Okay. A blue 2. And these all aren't used.
These are all
Which actually-
these are all asleep.
These are all asleep. This is just for me to
Yeah.
better.
Mosquito.
Let's
Uh,
see. So there's 500 chips.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm just gonna think about this for 1 second.
Sure. Don't worry.
I think I will actually.
Gambling does sometimes feel like I'm watching an actual game of poker.
I think I will
Yo.
do some gambling then.
Let's go
Yeah.
gambling!
Let's go gambling. Here
gambling.
comes the call.
Let's go gambling.
Does anybody want to raise?
Do you you have to raise though?
Yes,
well,
true.
I'm not gonna raise. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
okay,
do the
okay.
500.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I'm able to raise even if I played originally.
Okay.
Mm.
In that
I think
case-
I think you can only raise if like I raise first.
Yes,
At least I think
exactly.
that's the rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's call both and flip up your cards now, please,
Lip.
and we'll see.
Right.
So I win with a high 7.
Well,
Uh,
I-
no.
Oh wait.
Four.
Wait, no.
Unfortunately, you don't.
It's a
This is
pair of
4 and this is a
fours.
4. That's a 4. That's
Okay,
a pair
that's
of
fine
4s.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2. And Spartan, you now get to choose whether to bank. Oh, sorry.
My bad.
Which one of these you want to bank, or if you want to use both during this or your next turn. That's up to you.
I'll
Five at a
have them
time
all
now.
as mana, I think.
Always mana.
10
Okay.
mana?
10
Yes.
mana.
10 whole
I
mana.
wonder
And
why.
mana.
Cash freaking money.
You have a fireball?
I wonder
Who
why.
knows? Who knows?
So you,
Crap, no.
so you can
no,
use
you
that
guys
next
have-
turn.
Wait. This was a misplay.
The
Oh no.
Music, the music. Like, racking up.
Anyways,
Uh,
so it's the start of my turn, right?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Goober's
Yeah,
turn.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I am screwed. I am so dead. I really hope they don't have a fireball.
Here's where things get fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a land Uno.
Uno.
I'm going to. I
Yup.
did say Uno first.
You
Yeah,
did say Uno.
Sure, don't worry about it.
Then I will be winning Uno and making
Woo!
it green.
Yep.
No,
Let's
get the
green
my guy's
flip up.
gone.
Oh,
It's green. It's green.
it's green. Yeah, sorry. I'm just,
Okay.
yeah.
And I will be drawing 7 cards, right?
Yeah, because you want
Exactly.
Uno.
That's your.
Yep.
That's your.
Draw 7.
That's in your
Okay.
rights.
All right.
Cards
You could run
exist.
to do- Holy smokes!
boy.
Here. Kieran, show some of these cards if you want.
Did you know
Oh,
that
no,
you
wait,
have
maybe
rights?
Maybe don't.
Constitution says you do.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I have rights. I already played a. Okay. Oh boy. That's not very good. Do you mind if I search my deck and then shuffle, or is that not even allowed?
It is not allowed. No. By default,
Okay.
no. I'm sorry.
By default, no. By default, no.
Yeah. Only
Okay.
if something made you look through your deck or something.
I will be. Play. Hmm.
Here's how Goober can still win.
It's true.
I'm gonna actually look through here real quick.
Yes.
Um.
And I will head to the bathroom real quick, but if I'm back, I'll and Goober still has not played a card. I'm gonna force you to play a card or end your turn. No.
No.
That must have been evil.
How could you?
Okay. I don't.
That's it, you're getting selected. I'm clicking on you right now.
Oh boy. I'm. There's so many things I could do, but I just don't know what I do.
Hmm.
Um. hmm. I will.
Is it card game time?
It's card game time. I'm gonna be attaching this to this,
Okay.
and I will be I'll be setting this.
I'm sorry, by the way. I hope
Face
that didn't
down.
sound mean.
It's fine. Goober has
I'll
attached
be-
grass energy to a land and then
Cool.
set down a
Cool.
defense mode monster.
Then
To be
I'll-
honest, like you are losing in time, so I'm not stressing it too much. And you
I'm
shouldn't be
losing in
disappointed.
time. Dagnabbit. All right.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, it's only about life points is what we set
Yeah.
the rules at.
I'm going to play a. I'm gonna play Regrowth and search my deck or search my discard pile for a card and draw it. Do you have anything to do against that?
No, I don't have anything against that.
Okay,
So
so
go
I'm going
ahead.
to draw this. I don't have to tell you what the card is, right?
Do
But you
you?
would've
I
been able
don't.
to
I don't
see it.
actually know.
I mean, you would have been able to see it beforehand, but like this is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I'm going to discard this card and this card.
Does regrowth also discard?
Regrift does also discard.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sure.
resolved.
It's just a sorcery. Yeah.
It's resolved. Then I'll discard this card and and this card. Before I. It just hurts to discard that. I really don't want to, but actually, you know what? No, I can't even set this card this turn, so I'm gonna discard these 2 cards
Mm-hmm.
and search my deck.
Ooh. Yes. Good old comp search.
Computer search.
The tome and the
Let's browse
Sky
the
Scout.
internet.
Did I already play I already played
SCRATCH.
the Uno card this turn.
Did you already play what? Sorry.
I already played an Uno card this turn.
Oh yeah, the wild
Uh,
card. Wait, wasn't
You
that?
did play that to draw 7 this turn, yes.
I
Yeah.
played that to draw 7 this turn.
Yes, correct.
Then I'm going to draw this,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be shuffling my deck, of course. But I need to play Kangaskhan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kangish Khan.
That's a
In that
non-holo one.
case, I'm going to trap hole.
Oh, okay. That's a trap hole.
Uh, Normal or flip summons of
Yep.
1,000 or more. Just target that monster, destroy that target. Okay, that's fine. Thankfully that triggered on that, or I guess I couldn't even like. I will be. I guess it dies.
It dies. Nothing.
Yeah.
It dies.
much
Nothing
to
happens.
I
Nothing you can
believe.
do. This also would have gotten discarded beforehand, but
True.
Mhm.
Not to worry too much.
and then I cannot flip summon this turn because I said it already this turn. You have
I believe that is all you can do, yeah. If I don't want to... I think at least.
okay. Then I suppose I will be having to end my turn. Correct?
Alright. Cool.
I think that is. I'm not sure if this is the last thing you could do, but you probably don't want to, so that's a easy answer then.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Alright. Okay, in that case, let's go with... Well, let's group all the cards here again.
Yes, it's a brand new betting round. Poker was played, so does the ante go up again?
Yep, it does.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Karen.
Yes, and now the flop.
Now the flop. Let's have a look. It's another Scout.
The 10 of
Come on.
spades.
The 10 of spades.
And a forest. Also, I sent a message in
Alright.
Judge chat, because there's 2
I think a
matches
lot
at the
of
same
people
time.
Probably got put into the dealer's deck.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause I've seen a few forests in there.
Well, that's
What can you do?
True. Now
alrighty
the
then.
question everyone's asking themselves is, does Spartan have a fireball here?
Well, anyways, I'm gonna start betting.
Yes.
It goes away at the end of your turn, right? Did I gamble last turn,
Yeah,
or
it should
did
go.
you?
Because
Because
gamble during
Spartan
your
won it
turn.
during your turn on your poker. Like
I know.
Yeah,
He keeps it and can bet
yeah.
again.
Exactly.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna call Uno as well. So I'm gonna gamble.
I should have said Uno. Dang nabbit. All right.
I'm so glad. I almost goofed it.
Yeah. If I said Uno there, then you would have probably not been able to play Uno.
Maybe yeah.
I mean, if you can.
Though
even.
when I guess you have to say it when the card resolves, or when the last card you play from your hand resolves. But in this case, there is no resolving, so yeah, does make sense.
Anyways, hey
I
Sammys.
I say, Mace.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I just sent a message in that thread because Sayamaze Brook's next on stream.
Cool.
And then
Okay,
Mixmaster
yeah.
Kai Spinner is off stream.
Yeah, we have like.
Yeah, we need to resolve this. All right, can
Yeah. Do you wanna
I-
gamble?
I'm
No.
I'm not gambling.
Okay. In that case, that's 600 to the bank, or yeah, no, it's to the bank. Not to the bank, but to your resources. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
I just want to make sure
Another
if I have a
500.
choice there. So
Sure.
yeah,
That's-
then
That's 16 mana.
16 mana, 20 mana in total, which is
Yep.
pretty funny. Well, anyway,
no.
starting off my turn, I'm going to play the wild
Oh,
card to the end of the
no!
pile, calling red.
Calling red. All right, let's
No.
do that.
Yeah.
Let's draw 7.
Mm-hmm. Now that's a nail-biting moment for Goober here.
Let's see,
Anything can
red
happen.
energy,
If
and
there's
then
a fireball in there.
It's
gonna
not a
control-
Oh
fireball,
no! It's
but
not
it's
a
a
fireball,
club
but
surge.
it's definitely a fireball.
Oh. Now the
well,
question is the
let me
fireball
just
in there?
check.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me
exactly.
check if the.
If the fireball's in there, I'm dead.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh no!
Yo,
Dang
we
it.
resched-
Alright,
dude.
fireball time.
We rescheduled
That's
Mixmaster
game.
Kai. We got a schedule now.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. GG's.
So-
GG.
I assume that's enough damage, right? I'm not really.
I mean, 10 health. I've got 21 mana.
I'm not all that
should
great at
be-
math, but
I'm
this
not
might be-
very. Yeah, I should.
Oh, GG's.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah, that
Good
happens.
game.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Now that means,
Oof.
let me actually have a look here at the bracket so far. Well played to you both. Some solid strategy
Good.
being.
Yeah, if you
Thank
had attacked,
you.
that Morphing Jar 2 would have activated.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah,
funny as well. Oh man.
That's pretty. That's a silly card.
Yeah.